Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. It is 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on February 19th, 2026, and we are doing the stock market close. We're going to talk about Walmart's earnings and how I unfortunately think it's kind of a bubble. We're going to talk about Dropbox, Fartbox, which reports earnings at the close, and we're going to check out Klarna because that stock just got annihilated. Welcome back, everybody. Consider joining as a member to support the channel and to get all your comments read on every live stream. And consider supporting the channel by sending me big fat tips or super chatting me. Let's dive right into it. Let's see what's going on in the stunk market. Sorry, I was perusing a little bit earlier. Ooh, we got some red. We are dead in the red today. We got the Dow Jones down 0.66%. QQQ down the same. China down 0.5%. The S&P 500 down 0.46%. VT, the total world index, the worst investment in the world. Better, AMC is better than this. GameStop is better than this. Fartcoin is better than this. The total world index is down 0.4%. Total US down ever so slightly less, 0.38. Total international, this is all international stocks outside the United States, down 0.32%. SCHD is flat on the day, and small caps are slightly green. All right. So we have a mostly red stock market unless you're a small cap shill. Let's see what's happening with crypto. Oh, another red day in crypto. Every day is a red day with cryptocurrency. We got Ethereum trading at $1,939.96. Are you buying the dip? Should I buy the dip? Look at the chart, bro. Ethereum's down, the big loser of the day. Dogecoin down about 0.9%. Trump coin bouncing around, but red. Trump coin's red every single day, literally. XRP is down 7.74%. Cardano down a little bit. Bitmine Immersion, this is the Ethereum treasury company. Oh, and Bitcoin's actually up on the day. Wow. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't give you a trade alert to buy Bitcoin today. So if you had just bought VT like I did, you would be in the red today. But if you bought Bitcoin at the beginning of the day, you would have been in the green. I'm so sorry. Bitcoin is trading at 66,990. Solana's up a little bit, 0.71%. And MicroStrategy, if it loads, after just a devastating couple of months, is up 2%, trading at 127.75 a share. So we got mostly red in the crypto market with the exception of Bitcoin and Solana, which are slightly green, but they're not going to the moon. I don't see the moon, people. All right, so red stock market and red crypto. Big tech, all of FANG. Big tech is down. The biggest loser today is Netflix, just getting viciously annihilated over the last couple of months. Down 1.62% just today. We got Crapple trading at 260, down 1.38%. NVIDIA is down about 0.5%, and basically everything else is down slightly. So no major moves today. The big winner of the day is Meta stock. Slightly, ever so slightly green. Oh, now it's red. It's basically flat on the day. So no crazy moves. Nothing to blow your mind here. That's large tech. The YouTuber stocks getting wrecked. Getting wrecked once again. High beta stocks. You look like a genius when they're going up, and you look like a clown when they're going down. But it doesn't mean you're a good investor because you buy high beta stocks. Dutch Bros down 6%. Wow. I mean, they just had their earnings, a week ago? I didn't think they were that bad. Stock's selling off a little bit today, though. We got Fubo trading at exactly Jeremy's cost basis at $1.24. Dave's down. Okay, 175.96. Grab these nuts down. Reddit down. SoFi down about 2%. Duolingo just continuing to sell off. It did bottom, at least recently, at 109.30. Maybe we're going to have a mega rally. We'll see. Unity's down, total freaking turd. Palantir's down. Oh, we got some green, though. And we got Hims reporting earnings on the 23rd. We got Robinhood slightly in the green, trading at 75.30. High Tide in the green, and Rigetti, Quantum, and Rocket Lab in the green. So mostly red, with the big losers being Dutch Bros, Fubo. Ouch. All right. Let's look at bonds. Whoa, Daddy's in the green with his bonds. Woo, man. We got intermediate term treasuries up very slightly. I'm getting some capital gains from those today. Nice. And TLT up 0.12%. How exciting. Commodities, gold, silver, and oil all in the green. No crazy moves today, but we got green in the commodities. Nice. Let's look at the sectors. The big loser out of the sectors today is financials, down 1%. Followed by consumer discretionary, selling off a little bit, down 1%. Tech's down, as we saw. Consumer staples, after a mega rally, is ever so slightly down. Healthcare is slightly down. Real estate slightly down. Industrials running again. Industrials is going on a mega run, baby. Up 0.5%. Utilities up 0.76%. And energy. This is like all the boring stuff, ew, utilities, boring. Ew, industrials. The future is apps. The future is swiping. At least not recently, it hasn't been. So the only things green today are industrials, utilities, and energy. Okay. Nice. We'll skip Gil, whatever. Chips, CoreWeave up 2%. AMD up 1%. Biggest loser today is Intel, down 2.4%. No crazy moves in the chips. We'll skip healthcare. Okay, these are the three stocks we're going to cover today, and maybe more, depending on how I feel. So Klarna reported their earnings and just got absolutely annihilated, down 26%. Ooh, baby. Ouch. We got Wally World after just a mega insane rally, down 1.41%. And Dropbox, which is an integral part of my tax business. Dropbox is pretty freaking good, actually, if you're a small business owner. Flat on the day, okay? So we'll see what happened with Klarna. Subscriber requested stocks. If you, and I'm looking at you, want to add this stock, crypto, or ETF to this list, you got to Venmo or Super Chat $5. If you do that, I will add your stock, crypto, or ETF to this list, and I will check it out every morning and every afternoon. All right, first on the list, the big loser today, Fiverr, just getting wrecked after earnings. Horrible guide. I remember their guidance was god-awful, like flat to a decent decline in revenue. Not good. So Fiverr's down 8% today after some abysmal earnings. We got Zone, throw me a bone, down 2.37%. This is a Dogecoin treasury company. Wow. Corning, it's been kind of trading sideways ever since early February, but really not that long. It's had a monster rally, though, over the last couple of months. Down 1.7%. Pepe Coin, the future of finance, down. Let's see. SCHK, Schwab 1000. Basically, I think it's the top 1,000 stocks in the U.S. I could be wrong there. ITOT, this is total U.S. market. Great ETF, down 0.37%. Small cap value, after a mega delicious rally over the last couple of months, down ever so slightly. XLE, energy up, just running, baby. Look at that run. Run, baby, run. And you're getting those juicy dividends on top of it. And Talkspace. Ooh, somebody just added this to the list, and it just went up in a vertical line. Okay, up 24%. So, if we have time, we can go check out their earnings too. All right, those are the subscriber requested stocks. The big winners, Talkspace, and the big loser is Fiverr. Ouch. Oh, in my portfolio. God, I'm such a fraud. Look, I'm down 0.39% on VT. Flat with V-Bill and slightly up with treasuries. I'm just such a moron. God. All right, let's do member-only comments, and then we're going to dive into the news. Oh, no. It's Alan. Klarna falling so hard, Clash of Kings must have recommended it. What's up, Pigs? What's up? I know. I had to take my daughter to a dental appointment this morning. I'm sorry. I couldn't do the market open. I had to get up at 6:45. Crazy. I wish I'd listened to Strongman before and bought VT when it's at $100. It's too expensive to buy. No, it's never too expensive to buy, bro. I'll wait for a market crash. That was my strategy at 100 VT. It will crash, broskies. I mean, it might, but the market can hit all-time highs and then hit more all-time highs. And if you're dollar cost averaging, if the market crashes, you're buying during the crash, so it'll even out. I would just, not financial advice, I would just buy and hold. All right, skipping non-member comments. You got to pay me $5 a month if you want me to read your comments. I know, terrible ripoff. Hello, Strongman. Hope your morning was okay. It was good. Took my kid to get their teeth checked. Ryu, what's up, Remixer? C&Q went up so much, it's my biggest stock now. Look at you, Mr. Daddy. Crapple. Ha, that's right. You're down 0.5%. You're cooked. You might get a reverse mortgage so you can afford beans and rice. Just take some of those juicy dividends, bro. Surprisingly, I'm up as of 15 minutes ago. I am not, unfortunately. I am down today. Yeah, financials are selling off, but I guess oil still made me green. Yeah, oil's been cooking, baby. I think it's pricing in something going down in Iran. We'll see. Yeah, I'm down 0.5%. Oh, my God, panic. Oxy. What happened to Oxy? Up 0.74%. SCHD continues to crush VT. No surprise. But I thought only the dividends mattered, bro. Why does it matter about the capital appreciation? You can't even use it. You can only use SCHD's dividends. So why even celebrate the ETF going up in price? You can't sell it. It's against the law. CIBC is very green today, despite financials crushed. Ooh. Not reading all the member comments again, I see. Are you mad? Are you going to sue me? Nick Shack. We got, what's his face? Buzz Lightyear in a suit. I might need my $5 back since all of retail decided to buy Carvana in the pre-market. Too late, sucker. Hey, you made a promise and you kept it, and I respect that, okay? Thank you. The capital appreciation matters because that's what you care about. No, look, you're a dividend investor, okay? The capital appreciation is irrelevant. It doesn't matter, right? Or if it does matter, then maybe that makes dividends look bad. Oh, master limited partnerships. Yeah, they're mostly energy companies. If energy's going on a rally and you have MLPs, yes, they're probably going to go up. Wow, I'm in shock. MLP soaring again. Great call to whoever holds them. Yeah, I'm sure your tax preparer is totally doing those correctly. I see. The promise. That's right. All right, let's check out some other stuff here. So, first of all, we got to check out the God Emperor. Because whatever this man posts moves markets. All right, let's see. We are going to have the Save America Act one way or the other after approval by Congress through the very proper use of the filibuster at a minimum by taking filibuster, a la Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Save America Act. Voter ID. All voters must show voter ID. That's racist. Okay, so I'm not seeing very stock market related stuff here. I'm seeing some judge nominations. Oh, here we go. The United States trade deficit has been reduced by 78% because of the tariffs being charged to the other companies and countries. It will go into positive territory during this year for the first time in many decades. I just don't believe that. I think, didn't we have like $1 trillion trade deficit? You think it's going to turn around that fast? I think what happened, this is my suspicion, is a bunch of companies front-loaded the tariffs. They made a bunch of inventory purchases up front before the tariffs went into effect. So that massively made the trade deficit skyrocket. And now that they've front-loaded, they don't need to buy as much. So that potentially reduces the trade deficit in the short term. But averaging out, I just don't think within a year we're going to have like consistent positive trade surpluses. We'll see, but I don't know. Anyway, okay, a little bit about surpluses. Okay, and he's posting about the ballroom again. All right, so not much. I'm waiting for Iran to go down. I'm waiting for that. That's going to be crazy, crazy. All right, nothing much on the Trump front. Let me refresh this. We got our famous Fed Watch tool. The FOMC meets again in 26 days and 22 hours. There's a 94% chance of no rate cuts and a 6% chance of a 25 basis point rate cut. So we're probably not getting rate cuts in the next couple of days, couple of weeks. The dollar rallying again. The DXY now at 97.89. Okay. Little bit of respite for dollar longs, for dollar shills. It's been rising against other currencies. I've noticed a trend over the past couple of days. Yeah, it's up 1% in the past 5 days. Nice. Treasury yields. Look at this. So the only yields going up in the past month are on the short end, and everything else has been falling, with the 10-year and the 5-year falling the most over the last month. So you are getting some capital gains if you hold intermediate or long-term treasuries. Interest rates go down, bond prices go up. All right, next, we're going to check out Walmart's earnings. I have to say, I do not own individual shares in Walmart, but this is probably one of my favorite businesses of all time. Walmart is a fantastic business. You cannot beat Walmart. Only snooty clowns don't go shop at Walmart. I'm sophisticated. I shop at Target, and I pay more for everything. And oh yes, and the food section's garbage at Target. But I'm upper middle class. Yes, I'm so sophisticated. Shut up. Yeah, enjoy your male tuck panties. Hope Target goes to zero. Walmart reports Q4 results. Revenue growth of 5.6%. Okay, not bad. Operating income growing faster at 10.8%. Solid. E-commerce sales up 24% globally. E-commerce is the king. I had this, okay? I stopped because, I could just go to Food Lion now. It's right down the road. But the delivery with Walmart's awesome. You can sign up. I think it's like $99 a year, and then you don't pay any more delivery fees. And people bring groceries to your house, and they can do it quickly. It's really convenient. So as long as you're not picky, like, oh, I don't like this apple you brought me. I'm sure Alan would say something like, your apple was, I saw an indent in this apple. I want a whole refund for the whole thing. I'm a customer. But if you're not finicky about that, then it's awesome. All right, GAAP EPS at 53 cents. They announced a new 30 billion share repurchase authorization. At these valuations, though, I don't know. And they provide outlook for Q1 and FY27. All right, so pretty good numbers for old Wally World. You know, this is a very mature business. All right, let's see some highlights. So we saw the revenue. We saw e-commerce. Global advertising business up 37%. Those are some profitable dollars, including Vizio. Walmart Connect in the U.S. up 41%. Membership fee revenue grew 15.1% globally. It's actually a good deal. Gross margin rate up by 13 basis points, led by Walmart U.S. And we saw operating income. Okay, then they have the full year highlights here. Let's see. Do we have a guide? So gross profits going up, revenues going up, operating income's going up. EPS down. What happened? They have a one-off. All right. Total debt of $51.5 billion. Operating cash flow of $41.6 billion, increasing $5 billion. Free cash flow, $14.9 billion, an increase of $2.3 billion. And they bought back 85 million shares year to date. That's crazy. It's Walmart's very richly valued. Like, it's a little terrifying at this point. Like, I don't know if I was picking stocks, I don't know if I would buy Walmart right now, but it is trading at a crazy valuation. And it is a fantastic business. I love this company. If I had to buy a company to own for like 20 or 30 years, this would probably be one of them. Probably Walmart and Amazon. Those are the first two I can think of off the top of my head. Not financial advice, bro. All right, let's see. Okay, we saw a lot of this stuff. Walmart International. Net sales up 11.5%. CC, what is that? Maybe that's like a currency adjustment. Yeah, constant currency. Okay, so net sales is up 11.5%, but if you adjust for currency, it's up 7.5%. Still good. Operating income up 36%, and adjusted operating income up 26.5%. Fantastic. I love it. Woo! I love it. All right, let's see. Where's the guide? Look at this Amerifat. God. Same day, right to your door. It's awesome. I can't shill this company enough. The guidance. All right, here's the guidance. All right, the first quarter fiscal year 2027 guidance is based on the following: net sales of $164 billion and operating income of $7.1 billion. So if we look at that, net sales, the guide is to grow revenue between 3.5 to 4.5%. Operating income growing faster than revenue, growing 4 to 6%, and adjusted EPS of 63 to 65. For the full fiscal year 2027, revenue to increase between 3.5 to 4.5. That's above inflation and pretty solid for a mature business. So there's real revenue growth. Adjusted operating income up between 6 and 8%. They got interest and then capital expenditures, approximately 3.5% of net sales. So really not that crazy. Wow. I'm happy. I love you, Walmart. Can I get a big smackaroo? All right. Oh, about Walmart. I've never heard of Walmart. What's Walmart about? Yeah, this thing's a freaking beast. All right. So very impressive earnings. I can't say that much negative about it. I don't know about you guys, but all right. So that's Wally World. Fantastic. Next, we have Klarna. Okay. Remember, Klarna's getting its cheeks clapped right now. So the earnings must have been abysmal. Let's see. Klarna. Q4 highlights. Revenue of $1.082 billion, up 38% year over year. That's good. Above guidance. Gross merchant volume of $38.7 billion, above top end guidance. So they're taking about 1.08 divided by 38.7. So out of every transaction, or every the amount of volume that's transacting, they're taking about 2.7% of that. 4.2 million active card users, 15.8 million banking customers, up 100% year over year. Fair financing, 165% increase in GMV, taking market share from revolving credit. 118 million active customers, up 28% year over year. And 966,000 merchants, up 42% year over year. Provisions for credit losses declined to 0.65% of gross merchant volume. Okay, so they're losing less money on people defaulting. Okay, so why did the stock sell off? Okay, let's find out what Wall Street had to say. Why is Klarna stock selling off today? The metrics up front didn't seem that bad. All right. Combination of surprise Q4 2025 net loss, weak guidance, and concerns over slowing growth. Where was the guidance? Where is the guidance? Is there more on here that we didn't see? Okay, hold on a minute. Financials. All right. Let's see if we can ascertain any more data here. Oh, look at this. Wow. This really appeals to me. What is this? What are you wearing? It's like I'm in the Hunger Games right now. I'm in the Capitol. Okay, so the metrics so far looked popular or good, but I guess the guide was awful. So, where was the guidance? Here's the outlook. All right, gross merchant volume, 26 to 30% growth year over year. I mean, so it's decelerated a little bit, but that's still pretty solid. Revenue growth accelerating faster than gross merchant volume growth. Transaction margin dollars, 11 to 26%. And then adjusted operating profit between 959%. What is this? Okay. All right, so I guess they just weren't happy with the guide. I mean, at least the past changes look pretty good. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? All right, where's this surprise loss here? All right. What's all this adjusted nonsense? Can we just have the financial statements, please? Can I have the regular financial statements? I don't like adjusted financial statements. Do they even have them on here? All right, so here's the okay, this is for the year. That's the balance sheet for the year. Can I have it for the quarterly balance? Can I have the quarterly income statement? I saw a bunch of adjusted nonsense. Oh well, I maybe it's not on here. But I mean, honestly, seems kind of crazy the sell off, but maybe they were just there's a lot more optimism baked into it. All right, so that's Walmart and Klarna. Interesting. All right, let's hang out a little bit more. The market will close, and then we'll go check out Dropbox. Now, I'm not going to say the company's going to outperform the stock market, but man, I love me some Dropbox. I use it I paid like $180, and it's like the foundation of my business. It's awesome. You can fax, e-sign, store files, share files. There's so much you can do on Dropbox. It's awesome for virtual businesses. Let's see. You won't admit that I know what I'm doing. I don't think you know what you're doing. I think you're a clown. Strawman skipped my comment. I'm suing. What comment did I skip? God. No, I read that one. What are you talking about? Hey, everyone. What's up, Chris? Hey, yo, Chris. 78% LOL, just pulling numbers out of his butt. I do. Walmart is my biggest holding next to my 401k. It's a good company. Walmart's $1 trillion valuation. The valuation is kind of crazy. I mean, hold on. Well, let me look up the valuation metrics. All right, so the forward PE is 42. The trailing PE is 43. I mean, it's a growing company, but it's not like that crazy. But it's been adding market cap like crazy. Price to operating cash flow, 24.58. Price to free cash flow, 65.99. So you got to pay $24 for $1 of trailing operating cash flow. Forward PE has been going ballistic. In the last couple of years, it was in the 20s. Now it's basically doubled. That's nuts. Crazy. How much of Walmart's revenue growth due to inflation or passing on tariff costs? Hey, whatever's happening, it's growing. Yeah, I just looked them up. I had no idea Walmart was $1 trillion. It's crazy. I should have bought Walmart because that's a company I really like. I think I'd rather have Berkshire for the same price. You know, Walmart being priced like it's indexed to Amazon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's more richly valued than Amazon, which is hilarious. But hey, I'm just an indexer. I don't know. Klarna going down is a bad sign for Dave. Uh-oh. Dave is on a clear downtrend. Dave will be under $100 soon. Are you predicting that? What's your short strike price for Dave, Gil? Dave sees under 100 by the end of the year. Woo, man. This is a warning to Dave chills. What if everyone starts defaulting on the loans? That would be bad. Okay. Terrible app. Download it. There's an app. I don't use the app. I don't need buy now, pay late. I don't need that nonsense. Okay. I either put it on my credit card or I just pay it off in cash. All right. Gil's long TLT. I don't need buy now, pay later, but I bet it's not great. All the buy now, pay later companies are scummy. I mean, obviously they're there to make money. So, oh, it's no interest, bro. It's not a big deal, bro. I'm not financing small purchases. And then for large purchases, I mean, I'd look for other financing first before I went through Klarna. That's just not my type of thing. But I guess if you're a brokey, you would totally use Klarna. I prefer, but buy now, pay later than Dave. So if I think even buy now, pay later is scummy, imagine how much Dave is scummy. Dave's had the tip scummy option. That is true. They were kind of scummy with that. They are kind of grifty. They are kind of grifty at that company. I pay too much money to strongman to pay attention. That's right, boy.
You scared tell of my comments. You promised me you would read them.
Oh, I guess you have to leave the membership then, Alan. Dang. I guess you have to leave the membership. If you use buy now, pay later plans, you're a brokey and a clown. Yeah, I have no need to use that. Even though I'm a VT brokey, even I don't use buy now, pay later. You would think VT investors would need it more than anybody. I bet you if you could hack into Klarna and see their customer base, it's probably all VT investors. But I'm one of the few VT investors that does not use Klarna. I'm an exception. I'm special. Alan, correct. Won't be surprised if he skips my comments attacking Dave, which his audience has been funneled into by. Oh, now I'm funneling people into Dave. Okay. Yeah, go look up my one video on Dave. That was totally a funneling video. Facts. Won't be. Serious question. Dave is even more clownish to use. You won't touch Klarna or Dave. Ryu. I can't wait for the Walmart dips. Walmart would have to really sell off before I added it. Strongman loves cash flow kings because money is involved, so I wouldn't be surprised if he ignores your comments. He's that kind of person. That is true. They are a tax client of mine. It's true. I'm compromised, okay? They pay me to do their partnership taxes, so I can never criticize them ever again. That's how it works, people, okay? I'll have to divest to make Alan happy. I'll need to get rid of all my clients that buy individual stocks because Alan will judge me if I don't. And I have a lot of clients that buy individual stocks. Yeah, I do. You'd be surprised. Capital Mindset, Cashflow Kings, and AM. Andrew Marshall should get sued to oblivion if Dave tanks. I will pitch in for the lawsuit. Skipping non-member comments. Haha, the Golem Allen voice cracks me up. Yeah, he's such a little dweeb. Strongman, you are fully by association to anyone who loses on. Okay, I guess I'm responsible for Dave now. I am 100. If Dave goes down and people lose money, it's my fault. I didn't realize that, but now I see the lights. Okay. Guilt by association. What's wrong with that? He has every right to. If anyone invests into it, they agreed to. Since you do their taxes, what's their yearly revenue? One share of VT worth. Why would I tell you a client's confidential information? I will never, ever do that unless you paid me $1 billion and then I would give them half of the $1 billion. I think they'd be fine with that. But no, you think I'm going to tell you what my clients make? Seriously? Why don't you let me do your taxes there, bussy boy? I bet you they make more money than you. Gotta love the fractional shares just dripped by 216 into get your O face. Show me your O face. Nick Shack, Buzz Lightyear. Strongman, are we ever going to get those Facebook dating swiping videos again? The commentary on those were hilarious. I got to be careful with those. I don't know if I can get in trouble for that. So I've kind of put the brakes on that. But yes, I think I could be, I could make some quality content with those. I could do those one a day. It's so easy to do, but I'm just concerned that YouTube might have issues with that. So we'll see. Since Strongman owns VT, he has like 9,000 conflicts of interest. Yeah, I know. If any of my clients buy individual stocks, I'm compromised. I'm going to have to tell all my clients right now that, hey, I can't do your taxes anymore. You bought an individual stock. But Strongman, it was just one stock. It doesn't matter. Alan said, I'm going to refund them all their money back. Even if I've already filed their returns, I'm going to refund all their money back because they bought an individual stock. Oh, man. If they have dividends, because I'm a VT shill, I'm not a fan of dividends. If they have any dividends, I can't do their taxes. Fractional shares and no fees. We're in a good time as retail. I would say we're in a bad time as retail investors. You clown. Strongman warned, and Meet Kevin made it clear he had 100% rights to do whatever he wants. Oh, so you can be paid off to reveal confidential information? Wow. Oh, yeah, for $1 billion. Yeah. You give me $1 billion, I'll give them half, and then I will reveal their revenue for their business. I don't think they would care if I gave them $500 million.
You're compromised. I got you, strong man. I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot.
So Meet Kevin technically can do whatever he wants with House Hack. He has every right to do so. I mean, yeah, it's his business. Okay. If you offer them $20, that might be enough. Strongman only lets his clients buy VT. Yeah, if I see one stock in their brokerage, I'm like, I can't do your taxes. I'm sorry. Oh, did you hear that Oracle's identity was revealed? Oh, yeah, that's old. Alan, hope you have cash stored. That warning is worse than ever. Red flag, 20% drop minimum. We'll see what happens with Iran. I'm hearing some rumblings about Iran. I'm a little scared. I might be mobilized. I might be in the trenches, boy. I have 6 figures in cash, Gil. I feel good. I thought you were in SCHD. You've been bragging about SCHD. Oh, but now you're in cash? Oh, if the market drops, I'll be quite happy. Tax refund to invest in the spring. Yeah, I'm getting a small one coming in. We need more content on the Cheeks channel. I know the plan after tax season is I'm going to do 1 live stream a day during the week. So I'm going to be doing 4 freaking live streams on this channel and 1 on the Cheeks channel. During tax season, though, I don't have time. I took my daughter to an appointment this morning, and then I was doing I worked out today. I ran outside. It was drizzling, but I ran like a Chad. And then I finished a couple tax returns today. Just waiting for them to sign their stuff. Oh, and somebody else just said they got all their documents in. So right after this, I'm going to eat dinner, work on that a little bit, and then maybe do the e-begging stream. Yep. And I'm still taking new clients, people. Free 30-minute consultations. Pin comment. I will talk to you for free, and I'll give you an upfront fixed quote for your tax prep. And I'm not that expensive. Okay, you think I'm going to charge you like $2,000 for your personal return? It ain't that crazy. I love the Allen voice. So worth the membership. Oh, yeah. The membership's awesome. It's $5 a month. Smart man. Great. You can hear it without being a member, Chris. It's dropping. 20% drop minimum. Excuse me. I'm hoping a 40% drop happens. I'm ready. I have my money in more than one place, you clown. Then why are you shilling SCHD? I don't understand. You're bragging that SCHD went up. But you're acting like all your money's in SCHD. It's not. What is 5% of your portfolio in SCHD? Oh, 5% of your portfolio went up, bro. That means VT is bad, bro. Clown. All right, let's see if Dropbox dropped their earnings. Oh, my baby doll. I like Dropbox. It gives me warm feelings. I feel all warm inside. All right, let's see.
Your arguments are stupid. Your arguments are stupid. You have a brain, right?
Shut your mouth. All right, let's see what Dropbox is doing in the aftermarket. All right. Okay, we got Fartbox. Huh? I don't see any movement. Maybe this needs to refresh. Yep, Fartbox ain't moving. All right, let's go check out the earnings right here. Oop, not that one. All right, Dropbox announces fourth quarter 2025 results. Fourth quarter GAAP operating margin of 25.5%, pretty profitable. And non-GAAP operating margin of 38.2%. Just add back stock-based compensation, bruh. Net cash provided by operating activities of $235 million and unlevered free cash flow of $250 million. Revenue of $636 million, down 1% year over year, excluding FormSwift. The heck is FormSwift? Is this another thing I can use for my business? What is Dropbox FormSwift? Okay, it provides a library of customizable templates for creating, editing, and signing legal, business, and personal documents. Yeah, because I believe I use HelloSign. Like when I send somebody an engagement letter, it's pretty easy. I don't think it's FormSwift. To enhance its Dropbox sign. Okay. Maybe it's somehow integrated into Dropbox, but I don't know. All right. Let's see. Okay. Excluding form. Okay, so we significantly reduced our investment in at the beginning of 2025 and plan to wind down operations by the end of 2026. Okay, so they would have had 0.4% revenue growth had they not had FormSwift. Total annual recurring revenue was $2.526 billion, a decrease of 1.9%. Not that good. Excluding FormSwift, it was $2.504 billion, a decrease of 0.3%. Total paying users were 18.08 billion, so they're dropped paying users. Average revenue per user dropped. Woo! They're having a rough time here. GAAP gross margin was just under 80%. Yeah, they're really not doing that good, to be honest. Not very good earnings. During the quarter, the company repurchased 14.4 million shares. Yeah, so revenue's down. Average revenue per user is down. Number of paying users is down. Just don't go bankrupt, Dropbox. Please. I need you for my business. All right. So, okay. They did increase earnings per share, though. I guess they got a, let's see. Why did they do that? Okay, so they did pretty significantly increase income from operations. They've been cutting expenses. They cut R&D significantly, sales and marketing. Yeah, they're basically trying to cut as many expenses as they can. But if they're not growing revenue, what can you do? At a certain point, you're kind of cooked. Holy crap! Look at these stock buybacks. Oh, so there's 301. Maybe that's a million. 301 million. They went down to 250 million. So they bought back like, good Lord, like 18% of their shares. Oh my God. Okay, let's look at the cash flows. Okay, a little bit of growth in operating cash flow year over year. Holy crap, they're buying back shares like madmen. Woo! Okay, so I guess with the cutting expenses and share buybacks, they can grow EPS, but there's only so much you can do if your revenue's flat. So I'm a little heartbroken to see these earnings from Dropbox. Ouch. Not that good. All right. Let's see.
You don't need to be that smart to figure that. I'm so smart. I'm so smart.
Laughing. Strong Dong. What's up, Wesley? TLT had a small dip and it's shooting back up. It's the future, bro. Fart box. It's true. It's a good rhyme. I added more on the dip yesterday. Was it just me, or there wasn't a market open? There was not. I said I had to take my daughter to a dental appointment. So no, there was not a market open. Oh God. Last couple comments, and I'm going to eat dinner. It's not just you. He had to go to an appointment in the morning. That's true. It's okay, Gil. Nobody noticed he was gone. Looks maxing, bro. I know. I just shaved today. I might be meeting Sheiks tonight. I don't know. She's already rescheduled on me once, so if she reschedules on me again, that's it. Okay, sweetheart. I'm making her come to my town. She's a petite blonde lawyer, and I'm making her come to my local bar. And if it goes well, hey, you want to come back to my house? Where's Mr. DH? Probably taking it in the rear end. What's for dinner, strongman? Oh, I don't know. I was thinking I may just have an egg burrito, like a breakfast burrito, because I forgot to defrost food last night. So I may just have an egg burrito tonight. We'll see. I'll figure it out. I'll eat something. All right, guys. Well, if I meet the cheeks tonight, I mean, I should be able to maybe do the e-begging stream. We'll see. Or maybe I'll just do this client's taxes. That's probably the better decision. But we'll figure it out. Struggle meal. Are you addicted to smashing cheeks or something? No, I need new clap meat. I'm out of clap meat. I got dumped by my last girlfriend. So I'm currently celibate right now, at least for the last 2 or 3 weeks. So I need some new cheeks. Okay. How about you find a wife instead of oh yeah, there's so much wife material out there, bro. Oh my god, there's so many young white girls that want to have kids. It's so easy, bro. You don't think I would commit to somebody if I could actually find somebody that wasn't garbage or work on a second? How much more do I need to do? All right, people. How's your book going? Not much. I've been doing taxes in this. Why did she dump you? We know, but what's your thinking? Oh, I wasn't texting her enough. I mean, I was busy. I was like, I'm busy, right?
You need to text me. Why don't you text me?
All right. Well, I guess I'll just go find new cheeks now. How long was I with my girl? Like a month. She wasn't really my girlfriend. She thought she was my girlfriend. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Like, subscribe, consider joining as a member to support the channel. Also consider booking a free, and I mean free, 30-minute tax consultation with me. I am a certified public accountant and would gladly do your business and or personal taxes. Any state in the United States. You can talk to me for free. I give you upfront quotes, and I'll do your taxes like a boss. You can book a free 30-minute consultation in the pinned comment below at the conclusion of this live stream. That's the first link. The second link is a link tree in the pinned comment. That takes you to a link tree PowerPoint slide where you can see my tax business presentation. You can book for consulting. Yes, I charge for consulting, mostly for tax, please. I have a book, Stop Being a Broke Loser, on Amazon. I have a completely free Discord and many other exciting things. Check out the pinned comment below. I will see you guys later. Cheers.